In. Time for our marker 7 first pitch. It comes down at 5:02. It's a fast strike and it's 0-1. Hancock's pitch. Cranked out into right center field. This is trouble. King's on the run. He's going to track it down and make the catch to retire the side. Riley King. Hughes looking in. Righty on lefty. His 1-1. Hit high out into center field. Drifting towards left, but Hall, the center fielder, will call and make the catch to retire the side.
Last night,
we arrived to snow Wednesday. 3-1 hits Meadows. Hughes, his 3-1. Floyd takes high, ball 4. At first and second, 2 outs. The 0-2. Did that get a piece of it? It did, and the bases are loaded. Feet. Hughes, 1-2. Ground ball towards short. Waddell will take the short route. Fielder's choice, 6-4. As Hancock deals the 1-2 to Webb. Swung on and missed. He struck him out with a slider. And right on right. The 0-2 to Holland. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. It is empty. His hands are bundled up. Nobody's clapping. Strike 3 swinging. Now they'll cheer. Hancock, 95. And DJ. Here's the pitch. Swung on and tipped foul. Holland hangs on, and the side is retired for Hughes. That is his second strikeout. That is his.
Colin Hall. Now the 2-2 pitch. This one's lifted out to right down the line, and that is going to drop for a hit. Off the wall. King gets it in quickly, but it's a lead-off double here for Waddell. And Tech is their first base runner here at the afternoon. And that'll bring up the center fielder Hall. Now, in a game like this, even though the wind's blowing out, are you potentially bunting here? What are you doing?
Yeah, that's a good call, I would think.
Up from Hancock. Here's the pitch. This is downstairs, ball 4. 25 on Tech's roster from Georgia's. This one is lifted high out to left. Bradley at the track will make the catch, and both runners are going to tag. So going to third is Waddell, and a heads-up play by Colin. Now the pitch, the 1-1. This one is lifted out to left, and that'll drop for a base hit. Waddell coming in to score, and Tech has grabbed the 1-0 lead. As Compton goes the other way, base is still loaded. That'll give us a chance to pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.
What's up?
All right, now the 2-2 from Hancock. Swing and a miss. Got him with the chip. Tech with 1 run in. Here's the pitch. This one's hit on the ground on the right side. Floyd has it. Has to wait a second. Rogers gets back to the bag at first to get out of the inning.
That's a great job by Hancock minimizing the damage. I think that.
Here's the pitch. This one is lifted out into shallow center, and Hall won't be able to get to it. And the Dogs have their first hit. It's Cheney Rogers.
Boy, the Gabe Hall's.
The pitch to Floyd. This one's chopped to first and past Compton out into right field. On his way to third is Rogers. And the Dogs have runners at the corners with 2 outs. The top of the order coming up. And in 3 different venues. Here's the 1-2. This one's hit out to left, and that will drop for a base hit. Coming in to score is Rogers, and the Dogs have tied it at 1.
Yeah, there's the big hit the Bulldogs have been looking for. Ben Anderson, as DJ mentioned, has been such a great addition. He has now been aboard, DJ, all 3 times.
Floyd holds it second. And that'll bring up Cam Shepard. 15 RBIs. Here's the 1-1. This one is hit out into right center field, and that one will drop for a base hit in front of Bradford. Coming in to score is Floyd. Going to third is Anderson, and Georgia has taken a 2-1 lead.
Mr. Clutch, the 112th RBI of Cam Shepard's career.
And what a great answer here by the Dogs with 2 outs. Now the 0-1 from Hughes. This one's lifted high out to right. Radcliffe going back, and this one is way out of here. Tucker Bradley with a 3-run homer. And Georgia now leads it 5-1. And Bradley came in with 3 home runs in his career. He now has 5 on the season. And he has called and raised Mr. Shepard in the RBI column.
Holy smokes, 3 straight 2-out hits with runners in scoring position. Some serious punctuation for that one. So Tucker Bradley, second in the league in batting, first in homers. This will push him up to second in ribbies, third.
Tech would not say it was a win-win. Here's the 0-2. This one is looped out into right, and that one will drop between Floyd, Rogers, and King. So a leadoff single here for Holland to lead off the 4th. And he hits this one back up the middle and through for a base hit. That one whizzed right by Hancock's head, and holding at third, a great throw. The pitch. This one is hit out in left field, a base hit by Goldberg. Coming in to score is Holland, and that cuts the Georgia lead to 5-2, and Goldberg has hit safely in all 9 games for Tech this year.
And that is his 7th RBI of the season. And it started with that bloop single. And then Goldberg staying alive in the count as Cheney Rogers just ran out of real estate.
Now the pitch coming up. Here it is. Runners moving, swing and a miss. He strikes him out to retire the side. I don't blame him. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Rogers down on strikes. He's a switch hitter. Stands in from the left side as this one is laced out into left field in a leadoff single. So Compton doing the same thing he did to drive in that. Now the 0-1. This one is laced down the left field line. That'll be extra bases for Reed as Compton is on his way to third. So the Yellow Jackets have second and third with nobody out. And that brings the tying run to the plate in the third baseman, Jackson Webb.
And what Emerson Hancock and the Bulldogs have got to be thinking right now is protect the scoreboard. Obviously, you'd love to roll up a 0. You'd certainly take giving up just 1, but worst case scenario for the Dogs, you want
the 0-1 coming up. This one is hit out to right, and that is going to drop for a base hit. Coming in to score is Compton. Being held at third is Reed. So Tech has runners at the corners. Still nobody out, and the Georgia lead is now 5-3.
And Tech getting some punch from the bottom of the order. Holland, who's standing in now, scored the run in the 5th. He started it with a bloop single. And Hancock had really dominated Webb in the previous 2 at-bats, but he does a...
Now the 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Holland strikes out in a big first out here in Georgia. Now the 0-2 to Wilhite. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and Hancock with a big fist pump there. Shortstop. Here's the 2-2 from Webb. This one's hit up the middle. Floyd has it behind the bag. Flips to Shepard. It's off his glove. Everybody's safe. A run scores, and Tech has cut the Georgia lead to 5-4.
Well, that was going to be a bang-bang play there at second base.
Trying to get out of this without any further damage. Here's the pitch. This one's chopped over on the right side. Rogers has it. Webb will beat Hall to the bag. I think he does. And he does, according to Jeff Head.
Here's a 2-2. There's a line drive out into right for a base hit. Georgia's 5th of the night.
Good work there by Cole.
By the way, this is the 3-0. Ball 4 low. And this is the deepest he's gone from the ladders. Here's a pitch. Smoked into center, base hit Sully. Around third, Tate. The throw is cut off, and it's 6-4, Georgia.
There you go, Patty.
Clutch.
And it's not easy sitting in that dugout for 6 or 7 innings in this kind of weather, and then all of a sudden you got to get out there and hit. That's a great job right there by Sully.
He was patient, got ahead in the count. At the letters, right on left, the pitch swung on and missed. He struck him out. The Bulldogs Extend the on left. Webb's pitch hit high out into center with some carry. Anderson's on the run. This is trouble. It is off the wall. The first pitch of the inning is a stand-up lead-off double from Colin Hall, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Never easy.
Never.
And here's Goldberg. Thanks to our buddy Brent Hallman, former Georgia standout pitcher. Bulldog Tommy at Small Town Dog with Big Chief in the Rev. Clayton got Lynn down in Effingham County. And the Bulldog Bonefish. Here's a 1-0. Swing and a miss. That one's in the dirt. Marshall can't find it. Hall's on his way to third. Throw to third, close. He's out of there!
Thank you very much for that break. We will take it.
Colin Hall just waited a little too long to break on it, and Shane Marshall and the Dogs make him pay. Wow. Huge. Oh, wide. Here's a 2-2. Comebacker. Off of Webb's glove. Shep, no play. And it's an infield single. It's the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball right side. Off the glove of a diving Sullivan. It's going to be another infield single. Back-to-back infield. Here's a 3-0. Ball 4. Bases are loaded, and that should do it for Webb. A pitch comes set. Here's the pitch. Hit high out into center. Anderson's going to make the catch. That'll be deep enough to score the run and make it 6-5. So it's a sac fly to center. Radcliffe holds at second. From the letters, the 1-2. Strike 3 swinging, and Georgia beats Tech 6-5. The Dogs stay with Ryan Webb, and he comes through. What a game.